Hello, salty crew. Here we go. We're gonna get right into it. Again, the lighting is not the best. All these cards came out. I mean, are we gonna take all these cards? Is that how we're doing it today? Let me feel it out. This is, of course, a general love reading. Oh my Lord, that's too much cards. I'm not doing that. So if it resonates, you would know because you feel it, okay? You would be drawn to this message, mirror and emotions. Oh my God, you guys are feeling the same way. So let's get right into it. There is someone, okay, who feels the same way you do. You're mirroring each other. Whatever emotions you have, they feel the same way too. So for example, if you are feeling confused, bitch, so are they. If you're feeling like, oh, I don't think they're into me, I don't think they like me, they feel the same exact way. You are mirroring each other's emotions. What you don't know is that they're sitting there, and it feels like whoever this is sitting there extremely confused because they don't want to read this wrong, okay? They don't want to read this wrong. The candle, hope, and the crow. First of all, let's talk about the candle. Being the card of hope, it's like they are hoping you feel the same way. That's how it feels. It feels like, God, I hope to fucking Christ they do. But a conversation here hasn't happened yet. You guys have not discussed, okay, listen, this is how I feel too. I think it's soon though. With the crow, as you guys know, for years they've channeled to me, the crows announce it. The crow is an omen. It's also magical, right? And it's an announcement. Some of you might receive some sort of a sign or synchronicity that is sort of like your, it's like your announcement. Something might happen first before before you know, the big thing, the big bang. You have the lit match, spark, creation, a new beginning. This connection hasn't really, this right here hasn't happened yet. The start, the big bang, the life-changing moment. The life-changing moment comes when this masculine reaches out. They just do it. Girl, I've had a long day already. My lashes are literally indicative of that. Okay, flying in the wind, and then I'm clearly traveling. So I'm on Maui. And I will tell you guys all about why I'm on Maui soon. You have the crossroads, change, options, and decision. Yes, I told you this is that life-changing moment. And you have the breakthrough, which is hope again. Discovery and clarity. They're hoping it's not in their imagination. They're hoping that this goes further. They're hoping that this becomes something more than just infatuation. That this becomes more than just in their head. Just my imagination once again, running away with me. See, that's what they're thinking. Is it just my imagination? Am I just like literally making this shit up? You have the locked gate. The locked gate is off limits, guarded, and defensive. You both are. For good reason. You both are on the fence. That's exactly how I want to say that. A fence. You're on the fence about this. And it is because it's like something about this connection is like, I don't know if they do, and oh my God, what if they don't, and I'm like fucking gonna look like an idiot. So we know, it's quite obvious. There hasn't been anything romantic. They have no indication that you want something romantic with them. Shooting star, make a wish, manifest, and believe. Oh my God. This is basically the star card as well, the breakthrough card. It's like every single thing that they ever wanted and more in a person. What is this? Travel. Some of you could be traveling right now. You're set to travel, or this is how you met. Travel also indicates distance and like emotional and physical distance too, right? That could also be something, you know, between the two of you. And then temptation and confession. Oh, they're very tempted. They're tempted to spill it. But again, there is some sort of distance or separation here. And the distance and separation is because a conversation hasn't been had. You don't know, they don't know, you both don't motherfucking know. Make a date. God, they're thinking about something. Whether they're literally looking at a calendar or they are, wow, it does say May. See that right there? May, June, and August. I can see a little snippet of February up there, but May. That's soon, isn't it? May is very soon. And love confession. So you have confession and love confession. God, they want to take your ass out. They want to be romantic. But it almost feels like there is a bit here of inappropriateness. So again, it's because you guys are friends, you're casual, it's someone random that you don't really know. There's an inappropriateness to this. That's what they feel. It's not like you met someone on Tinder and you're just like, oh, well, I met him on Tinder, so obviously the intentions are we want to date. That's not what happened. Nope. Nope. There's an inappropriateness to this. And not only that, they're very fearful they're reading this wrong. They don't want to read this wrong because I think that for them, it'll be crushing. I look for you everywhere. Maybe every time their phone dings. Maybe every time someone walks through the door. Maybe and I feel like it is their phone and looking for you physically. You know, it's like they thought they saw you. It's time for me to heal now. Oh, that is part of the separation. They're not ready. I don't think you are either, to be quite honest. Remember, you're mirrors. I know I was a distraction from your pain. I feel past lifey. I remember every detail of that day, and it's time for me to, oh, sorry. We already had that one. I remember every detail of that day. I want to feel that way again. Oh, what the fuck? I'm starting to understand our connection, bottom of that. They're getting it. They're starting to see this, that it's not just a very attractive person that came into my life. They're starting to see that this is love. Right? They're starting to see that it's more than what they thought it was going to end up being. 10 of Pentacles. There's something about family. They might come from a big family, or their family's really tight knit, or something about family between the two of you. Your family's really big or tight knit. Something about family. Something about legacy. It also, 10 of Pentacles is creating a family with someone. It's a long term. This will be long term. The Hierophant. What's the Hierophant writing? That's the Akashic Records. It feels like however this ends, it's literally being written right now. The story is being written right now. 6 of Cups. I told you there was something about that past life one. I know I was a distraction from your pain. There's something past life. It could be... I mean, I'm so exhausted right now. Literally, I am. I'm literally sleepy. I want to close my eyes right now. Had a long day. 7 of Wands. That's them being very defensive. Look at how he's in a scuba suit. He's afraid of emotions. He's afraid of water. And this feminine is sort of like, come and get it, big boy. Queen of Cups, she's not afraid of emotions. You see that? And I don't know, for some reason it's intimidating for them. They're just like, oh my God, let me suit up for this, you know? But you can tell that this, you see all the people around this scuba diver. This masculine here is just not necessarily very good with his emotions. He may have been raised that way. Maybe raised not to show any emotions. You know, some people are raised that way, more stoic. 3 of Cups, it's a fucking reunion. That's a fucking reunion. 3 of Pentacles, could be a work thing. And the Hierophant, excuse me, why did I say Hierophant? It's the Hermit. Hermit is Virgo. Hermit is about going within. But it almost gives the appearance with the lantern, like I want to get a closer look. Do you see that? I want to get a closer look. That might be how they're feeling. Like, I want to get a closer look. They might be watching you. They may be trying to understand you more, trying to figure you out. Trying to figure you out. It's like they don't know you well. So for some of you, this is spot on. Oh, I forgot to show you guys. I just got this gorgeous Larimar ring. And look at this bracelet. This gorgeous Larimar bracelet. You know, excuse me, I can't even talk. Larimar crystal was my Atlantis bracelet. For some of you guys who have followed me for years, if you partook in my orders of my Larimar bracelets, those were my Atlantis bracelets. So maybe the past life thing for some of you, it has to do with Atlantis. And it's not funny, I'm wearing a fish shirt that's saying Salty Crew. It literally says, find refuge in the sea. And I go and buy Larimar, which is my Atlantis bracelet. You know, many of us have really deep connections to Atlantis and Egypt. Affection and hypnotized. Ooh, you got this motherfucker locked up. Ooh. Deer in headlights. Frozen. That's what they are. They're frozen. Nostalgic. Yes, there is something about the past. A past life. Deja vu. Yes. It's almost like you remind them of something and that makes them kind of feel like, and they don't know what, and I think it's what it is. There's something about a not so great past life. Maybe they watched you die. Maybe they comforted you in a time like that. They're getting major deja vu though. And for them, it's like confusing, right? Because masculines are not as higher up in, you know, ascension as we are right now. Healer, one of you have one of that type of healing vibe, right? You draw, people are drawn to you. You just have this thing about you, this je ne sais quoi, this very healing, motherly sort of a quality. But you can actually see that this person is reaching out, and that's what's happening. Someone's gonna reach out. This is communication. Your friendship, yeah, you guys be riding that fence of friendship and casual and business. Give me one more. Surprise! Because remember, you both mirror each other. You both might think it's platonic, not knowing the other is open and desperately wanting something more than platonic. Surprise! I feel the same way. All right, let's get into this extended. If you want to rent this extended, click on the link below. I'm going to pin it to one of the comments. I'm also going to put a link to my Missy in Wonderland vlog channel because I'm continuously posting my adventures up in the Big Island. We just were on the Big Island. And I'm doing the same thing here, which of course, you know, it's going to take me like 2 weeks or so to post what I'm doing here. And there's a reason I'm here. You guys are going to be surprised. But in any case, I will see you guys in the extended. Love you. Bye.